Setting the floor for the Warriors. Now is out there with Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. Wallace, the pass to Williams. With the playoffs on the horizon, Richard, we're seeing some of the top teams rest their players a little bit.
Yeah, you want to prevent injury, but you also want your go-to guy to have some fresh legs. Limit their minutes now. It'll pay dividends in the postseason.
Paul for 3, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And I love the timing Paul has, both shooting and passing the ball.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Get up and get noisy, baby. It's your Storm Squad. To the court, it's your Storm Squad. Let's go.
Charlotte. Shepard comes in for Exum. Odom, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Cason Wallace. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Jaquez the pass to Williams. Down low, here's Yao, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like seeing Ning use that size, absorb the contact, and finish.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision, and we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Wiggins passes to Paul. Right block shot. The shot is good off the backboard. 6 points for him.
It's amazing. Chris Paul already one of the better playmakers in this league.
Fires it up. The Hornets pull it in. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
And we're watching two teams looking to make that next step. They want to break out of the middle of the pack, prove they can do some damage.
Here's Odom. Scoreless thus far. Takes a 3. And no good. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Sexton. Pachulia is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Shepard, and it's Butler at the 3 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Sexton kicks to Butler. Back to Sexton. To the paint. Here's Pachulia, and it's denied. Another shot. Rebounded by Benga. The Warriors trail. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to Jaquez. Pass to Odom from the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bagley sets a screen for Sexton. Toppin with the steal. Jaquez with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. And Toppin throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Hornets making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Different look here from the Warriors. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Pachulia. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Bagley. Stolen. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pachulia with the screen on Mobley. To the middle. They need this. Got a piece of it. Warriors leading by 6. Whitehead passes to Wallace. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. changes. Thomas checked in for Pachulia. Wiggins comes in for Butler. And Paul subbed in for Colin Sexton. And then for Golden State, Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Benga. And it's Robert Williams in for Mobley. Hornets trail by 9. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Guys?
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Thomas sets a screen for Paul. Trying to get something going. And finished off by Bagley.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
The shot's good from Paul.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Wiggins, a screen on Wallace. Over in the corner, Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Rebound by Wallace.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Defended by Paul. Back to Wallace. There's the screen. Pass to Whitehead. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Filipowski, no good. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 7. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Paul. Bagley sets a screen for Paul. And finished off by Bagley.
Already a terrific playmaker. Paul plays with the craftiness of a veteran.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Williams. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bagley with a screen on Wallace. Paul looking around. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
The 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 26.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from us. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Leading the charge for this squad, man. Hey, Shaq, he's not only scoring well, he's impacting everything in all areas of the floor. Ernie, what an amazing guy, and his consistency has been unbelievable.
No, he definitely has the respect and trust of his teammates. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for Golden State.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Pritchard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Williams is out there with Yao. Then there's Wallace, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Now against Wiggins. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passers of all time.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Yao. Golden State moving it around. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Exum kicks to Paul. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. And he banks in the layup. Bagley's got 8 points.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
For the three, drills the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. It's stolen. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Bagley. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Wallace. Still without a basket. Williams, a screen on Paul. Fires from deep. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 8 rebounds in this game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Whitehead. It's good. Whitehead's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And talking to Con Kniffel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Rebounded by Exum.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Paul. He's guarded by Williams. Williams comes with the double team. Bagley gets to Wiggins. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Check in for the Hornets. And the Warriors also making a change. Marquez is checked in. Now Yao. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Williams. Yao in the post. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Whitehead. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Back to Wallace. Golden State moving it around. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Whitehead's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wiggins outside. Takes the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Wasted no time on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working
to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Now coming to the floor, your time hip-hop crew.
Different look here for the Warriors. Let's see the stat sheet here for him. Here's Shepard. There's defending, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jaquez has got 5 now.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sexton. Warriors with the rebound.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Odom, no good. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-7 run. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Well, shot off that time. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for Charlotte. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Exum. Tari Easton is out there with Butler. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Pachulia in at the center position. So that's the Hornets 5. Stolen. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 31.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Eason. That one wide left. The Warriors trailing. Here's Here's Odom. He takes it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Eason against Odom. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Eason. Odom grabs the board. And Odom's got the ball here for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Exum. Butler from outside. Great defense that time from Hakeem. Warriors leading by 3. Off target with his 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Exum. Hawkes defending. Here's Eason. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lamar Odom picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
That free throw good from Eason. Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Benga. And it's Robert Williams in for Walker. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Charlotte trailing. Outside Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Odom. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Up to Paul. Here's the 3. Ball's knocked loose. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, another tin-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Odom's shot, good.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nails the baby hook.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. changes here for the Hornets. Marvin Bagley comes in for Tari Eason, and Wiggins is subbed in for Williams. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Estienne. Now Wallace. He's defended by Exum. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Charlotte. Let's lose a three. Knocks down the three.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Ball outside, from deep, and there's the three.
And shots like that demonstrate leadership, which is something Paul takes great pride in.
Williams outside. All sorts of time. Buries the jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they're just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The Warriors trailing. Puts it up from deep. Wiggins pulls it down. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Charlotte. Up again. Sees him with the putback.
Yeah, how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And he does not hit.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Yao with the screen on ball. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Buries the deep ball.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. the three. Misses the three. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. To win the game. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Paul out there with Exum. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Wiggins. Launches from deep. Oh, the bomb from deep. Will go right down.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Paul outside. Now Wiggins. No problem with the wide open James.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Takes the three. Cleared away by Bagley. The Hornets trail. Oh, the slam dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Fires the three. He drills the three.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Charlotte. Here's Wiggins. Now Paul. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
With how well he reads the defense, Paul is a nightmare in that pick and roll.
Golden State's gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Hornets trail by 3. Overtime in full swing here with 2 minutes off the clock. Outside Wiggins. Bagley Quigley, the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. And that's the result of repetition. Wiggins may have practiced that move about 1,000 times.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Paul outside. He's guarded by Williams. That one is off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Wallace. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Higgins with it. Bagley. It falls!
And just easy to see why people are so high on Bagley. His ability to deliver there in the clutch is impressive. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Number 29, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
He's off from 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
15 foul. At the line for the Warriors, Robert Williams. 2 shots.
Take break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They had to scrape and claw.
Came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Yeah, I'm here with Miles Turner, and Miles, they made a run there in the second half. What was key in closing out this win?
Just stay the course. Every team makes its run, so you got to know that. Just got to stay the course. I mean, that's really what it was. Every team makes their run. They're going to get some good looks, and they're an NBA team.
You could tell you guys were not affected by their run. Congrats on the win, Miles.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. Hello out there. And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Zach LaVine. He's out there with Topic. And it's Bosch in at the power forward position. Pass to Topic. Here's Flag. Lets a floater go. The shot no good. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Pass to Bosch. And here's LaVine. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And it's Flag missing. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving. And he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
A well-practiced shooter. LaVine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Back to Dragic. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Topic. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And Bosch gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Magic have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. There's a screen. Now here's Dragic. Not a lot of room. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For 3. And another miss by Orlando.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Pass to Flag. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now Dragic. Topic grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Flag. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Dragic right side. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. And another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's Bosch. Another three for Phoenix.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To halt the run, here's Divac. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. Here's Topic. Pass to Bosch. Again, the Suns good for two.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Robinson, he's checked in for the Suns. Anthony comes in for Levine. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Well, you look at Robinson, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Pass to Flag. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Flag's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's had a tough start to this game. Despite his best efforts, he's now only 1 for 9.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Divac. Divac's got 4 rebounds now.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
He's guarded by Anthony. A deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, up by 15. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And so in the game for the Suns, Anthony is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Boozer in at the 4 slot. Zerbiak off target from outside. The Suns lead by 17. On the wing, LaVine, defended by Thompson. Anthony, the pass to Robinson. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Scola. Clarkson for 3. No good that time.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
On the wing, Anthony. From outside the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And so Thompson will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 19. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Phoenix leading by 21. Anthony outside. Fires from deep. Boozer misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
To stop the drought. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Topic. Here's Flag. He shoots it. Bosh, no good. Magic trail by 19. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break. 6 points for him.
Well, LaVine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
They set the screen. Dragic outside. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Bosh. 4-3. It's rebounded by Divac. Divac's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ibaka the pass to Thompson. Over Flag. Thompson no good. The Suns lead by 18. Here's Topic. And there's the drive. Bosh. It's rebounded by Divac. Thompson scanning the floor. And Ibaka with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
And they call an illegal screen here. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
And Bosch gets it to go.
And more than his raw talent, Flag's intelligence on the court made him such a coveted prospect.
And so now a timeout call by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It just hasn't been there for him tonight. He looks like he's forcing it at this point.
Look at the toughest defenses around the league. Fifth best, the Suns.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Here's Dragic, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Knippel. 1:43 left in the second period. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 9.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Bosch. Fires the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Magic trail by 19. 1:11 left in the first half. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
It's deflected. There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Topic for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Divac got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Dragic. Pass to Knippel. The 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look at the Suns, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Magic.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh.
Appreciate you joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Suns lead by 21. They've got Serge Ibaka, Knipple out there with Goran Dragic, and it's Divac in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Dragic outside to the wing on the left. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. 15 points in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And there's the screen. From the line, and the jumper is on the mark. Dragic has got his second bucket on the night.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bosch. Orlando grabs the miss. Divac got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Dragic. To the left side wing. And another 3 for Orlando.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's look now at the shooting guards who've been most effective with their defense this past month. Nikola Topic is second.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
And to have a shooting guard who's also a high-level playmaker, it makes your team a heck of a lot harder to deal with defensively.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Dragic right side. Here's Knipple. He's covered by Levine. Knipple with a bucket. Knipple's gotten his first basket of the night.
And a nice play by Knipple. He knows where to get his points.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Magic trail by 20. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie. Appreciate the update. Screen by Ibaka. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. On target from range. He's got 21.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Topic. Pass to Levine. Here's Topic. And here's Flag outside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flag plays with.
Now here's Dragic. The D's right on him. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Suns lead by 22. Pass to Bosch. The three ball. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Personal foul, first team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Phoenix has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half.
I got yours.
The three is up. Bosch, no good. The Magic have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Dragic passes to Divac. Got a hand on it. Now here's Levine. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And here's Flag outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Dragic with it. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Divac. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Topic, defended by Dragic. Lets the three fly, and Bosch gets it to go. Bosch has got 9 points now in the quarter.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Dragic outside. To the inside, Divac. Deflected! Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And the Magic making a change here. Nurkic just checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Dragic against Anthony. Dragic passes to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Phoenix making a switch here.
Shooting one.
One shot.
Ibaka, no good on the free throw. Well, the Suns shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
41 seconds left in the third. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 5.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's 18 seconds left in the third.
Yo, D up on Spencer.
Boozer. Spencer.
Hey, get on Cole.
Yep.
Post up, Boozer.
Oh, keep taking that. Keep taking it.
Spencer.
Scholar.
Downstream. I'm through.
Good look, man.
Oh, clear the runway.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's your shot. Keep shooting.
You got double. Back up.
Who say does that
Jordan. One of these teams is terrific defensively. The other one can score all the time, all game long. What's the key tonight?
Kev, such a striking contrast in how these two teams win. So for me, what it comes down to is who is able to impose their style of play and their will. I think controlling the pace is the one big key in this one.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jarris Walker, Zach Edey out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Kolek in at the 1 spot. Bucket is good.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Fires from deep. They get it back. Holmgren the pass to Smart. No one near James as he lets it go. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Kolek from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The three from LeBron. The three-pointer is right on target. James has got 6.
And he is just oozing with confidence. LeBron not shy about answering back.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Kolek, and another 3 for New York.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Walker. The 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
James outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. In third, the Lakers.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Here's Kolek. He has 6. Outside, Walker fires for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. The Lakers leading. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Smart passes to Holmgren. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. drills it from outside. He's got 8.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now here's Smart. Hasn't made one yet. LeBron dishes to Wiseman. Smart kicks to Holmgren. Swiped away. Pass to Vassell. Here's Kolek. Shoots it. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 7. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
It's your Lakers squad. One more time for the Lakers Night Squad.
Here's Wiseman. Still yet to score. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Walker's shot is off.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiseman. It's sent back by Edey. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Holmgren. Edey with the rebound. Now Maxey. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Walker. Smart with the steal. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Hood Schifino. Back to Smart from past the arc. Here's Wiseman. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
With a screen on Holmgren. There's Walker with the 3. Good on the triple. Walker's got 6.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Hickson is out there with Connect. Then it's Omer Ashik. And it's Hood Schifino in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Hood Schifino. It's Connect on the wing. Now here's Hickson. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Hood Schifino. He's covered by Maxey. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you guys.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. There's the pick. Here's Jones. Here's Ware. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Ware's got his first points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Defended by Jones. Pass to Hickson. Here's Hood Schifino. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Lakers second, number 5, the Knicks.
I mean, I love the interior defense both these teams have been playing. I mean, the shot blocking numbers are off the charts.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And finished off by Weissman.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Smart. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Outside, Jones. And here is Vassell. Edey with a screen for Vassell. And the three ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Jones with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from outside.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Bounce pass from Smart. Pass to James. Over Jones. Again, the miss by the Lakers. New York leading by 10. To the inside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
The Knicks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And so Mike Brown calls the timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Making a change here. Good Shafino's checked in. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here are the Knicks now. Over to the wing. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Holmgren sets the screen for James. One-on-one fast break. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Kolek. Back to Walker. Now Edey. He's covered by Wiseman. Here's Kolek. There's the triple. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Smart with the ball. Still scoreless. James looking it over. Here's Weissman. And finished up by Weissman.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edey. Lays it up and banks it in. Edey's got his first bucket in this one. And so it's the New York Knicks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Lakers. One team is driving and the other, well, they're just being driven.
Rough road ahead, Ernie. Check your tires.
Uh-oh, one of these teams got a flat and it doesn't look like they have roadside assistance.
Ooh, that reminds me, I'm due for an oil change. I better grab an appointment. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Knicks.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Kolek. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Edey. Devin Vassell out there with Walker. And it's Kolek in at the Walker. Now Smart. Scoreless thus far. And LeBron nails the 3.
Looking almost automatic. For a guy that skipped college, James is pretty polished.
Outside, Walker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this game.
For the Knicks, number 27, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here's Smart. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they have to rush things.
Back to James. Holmgren the pass to Smart. Inside. Here's Weissman. And finished off by Weissman.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Vassell wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got 6.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
James outside. Back to Smart. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Kolek, guarded by Smart. Edey, a screen. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on James Wiseman. The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Edey. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
If you see yourself in this position, you know what to do. Go up your move. You got to dance like everyone is watching. Get down.
A moment here now to see the numbers for him. Now here's Smart. Still yet to score. James outside. Back to Smart. Pass to James. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Here's Kolek. He's got 6. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. And Edey with the lay-in. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Pass to Vassell. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got 9 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Edey with the steal. Here's Kolek. Pass to Vassell. Now Edey. The kick out to Walker for the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeBron right side. And stolen by Vassell. Walker at the elbow. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Back to James. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by New York.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
He's checked in for the Lakers. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. In the third spot, Marcus Smart.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
LeBron outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Kolek. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Bounce pass from Smart, and here's James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Here's Kolek. 6 points for him. Shot's good by Walker.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Down low, stolen by Walker. Vassell with it. He's picked up by James. Vassell, the pass to Walker. Here's Kolek. Pass to Vassell. Here's Kolek. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Shot's good by Walker.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
LeBron against Vassell. James with it. He's got 25.
Come to me, come to me.
Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. James has a 2-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Knicks opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Hickson. He's out there with Omer Ashe. And it's Branham in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. New York shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Jones, the pass to Walker. No good on the three.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
To the wing on the left. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Edey's checked in for New York. And the Lakers with another miss.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And here's Walker outside. Hickson grabs the board. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Bounce pass connect. Now Hickson. Hickson a screen. Looking to get it going. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should.
Ball coming, ball coming. I got you. Screen. Get through. I see him. Right here. Watch the pick. Timeout. Kick it out! Kick it out! Screen! Go! Pick up right. D up on Smart. Here we go. Kick it out, man! Switch!
Don't wait for me. If you see it, just go.
That's what's up.
And one.
Oh, say does.
Legs now in the final stages of this regular season. Here we go. These two teams both highly motivated.
Well, BA, playoff positioning is on the line, so games like this take on an even greater significance. Postseason intensity on display.
The burden of expectation is real for these teams.
They can all sense it.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. We've got Donovan Clingan. Mikal Bridges is out there with fears. And it's King in at the power forward position. Back to Halliburton. Pulls up on the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
Here's Fears. From the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Dunn outside. Launches a three. Rebound Toronto. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
The team they beat in round one of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Bull Hardy. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Fears. Over to the wing. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Ball stolen. Bridges with it. Halliburton picks him up. And that one's good.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Jazz trail by 8. Okogie, the pass to Dunn. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And King pulls it down.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Pass to Fears. Here's the three. And Ayton pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Utah moving the ball around. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, you just need to get Ayton the ball inside. He'll do the rest. He knows how to go to work in there.
Here's Fears. He's scoreless. Rebounded by Dunn. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Bridges. Tipped. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Here's Fears. Puts one up from 19. Utah grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie. Halliburton, the pass to Okogie. Back to Halliburton. Down low. And here comes the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Defended by Halliburton. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdija, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pit. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker. Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Back to Okogie. .114 left now in the first quarter. Halliburton, no good. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Fears, still without a bucket. And he can't stop the drought, another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Dunn. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Okogie. Jacks up a 3. Utah with another miss. Toronto has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Fears, defended by Halliburton. From deep three-point land. The shot that time not on target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter, we've got Brandon Podziemski, and it's Martin in at the 4. And the Raptors making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Toronto leading by 4. Brandon passes to Martin. To the inside. And here's the fast break. And there's the lob. And stolen by Edwards. Picked his pocket. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Pass to Brandon. Toronto passing it around. To the middle. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Back to Whitmore. Let's go with a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Robinson, he's checked in for Utah. Okogie comes in for Whitmore. And the free throw, no good. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Podziemski's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Robinson. Halliburton outside. Okogie on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And the shot goes down. Okogie's got his first bucket in this one. The Raptors with a lead. Now here's Podziemski. No made baskets yet. There's a screen. Inside. And the basket by Mozgov. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Hamilton. Puts up a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Counted from distance. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Back to Okogie. Robinson, a screen on Bridges. Okogie's shot is off.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouls.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Until Will Hardy calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for Toronto. Looking now at some numbers for him. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Whitmore, pass to Okogie. Utah with another miss. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Out to the wing. To the paint. Oh, deflected. They set a pick. To the wing, right side. Launches it. The rebound by the Jazz. Hayden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Whitmore with it. He's against Bridges. Pass to Podziemski. He drops it from range. And now an 11-point Raptor lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Takes a 3. Here's Klingon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Whitmore. 4-3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Outside Podziemski. To the left wing. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 15 points in the game.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
.110 left in the half. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Whitmore. Thiers, he's checked in for Toronto. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The 4th spot held by Utah.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
.102 left in the second. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 18.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The 3. Rebound Toronto. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
That's good from Ayton.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Ayton hits them both.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton has been a double-double threat in this league for a long time. And the thing I love about him, he's really good at finding high-percentage shots.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the wing. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Ayton. With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. So we conclude the first half. Toronto out in front, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And hello, everybody.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. And one here from Grandmaster Dash. He wants to know, do you have any fears you're willing to admit? I, for one, am scared of the answers you're going to give.
You promise not to laugh, you two?
I promise.
Well, I haven't told many people, but...
Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Jazz trail by 15. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Back to Halliburton. Inside. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. Utah with the ball. 15-point game. Clock is at 3. Halliburton. The shot, no good. Toronto's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Give him 23.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Fears. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Toronto leading by 14. For 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Toronto foul call. Number 1. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Dunn right side. Halliburton, the pass to Okogie. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. With only one game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. You take a look at Toronto. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And, of course, there's Utah, 3 spots down.
You know, for the Raptors, this hasn't been an ideal launch to their season. They're really going to have to find a nice win streak to get back in that top spot.
Well, yeah, they're not in a bad position, but they clearly have room to improve. But having said that, most franchises in this league would trade with them in a minute.
It's picked off. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you guys.